Welcome to Strangest Strangers, a D&D actual play podcast. I am your DM, Carson Big C Burger. Now please, sit back, get comfortable, and prepare for the latest chapter of a grand and epic tale.
This is the most recent chapter of the Red Masque campaign, and when we last left off, you had started investigating the source of the ghouls, and your investigations led you to the halfway house run by a seemingly nice couple, Chris and Christina, who you sort of may have accused of being brother and sister and thus committing incest, which did not fly over well. And yes, I will hold it over your head until the end of the campaign.
I was going to say, I'm never going to live that down, am I?
No, you're not, because a DM is a vengeful and petty god.
Oh, man.
And, so, while Selena and some of the others were distracting Chris and Christina with inane conversation / apologies for the aforementioned incest accusation, Nyx and Sinbis managed to discover a trap door. And backtracking a little bit, Jesus, who returned from his wherever he went, cast
The world may never know.
Yes. Cast Detect Evil on the halfway house, discovered a great amount of evil radiating beneath the basement. And so Nyx and Sinbis snuck into the trapdoor, discovered what appeared to be a ritual room dedicated to the unholy demon lord of death, Orcus. And among them were several cages filled with more of the same type of cannibals that you fought in the forest on the way to Last Bastion. So with this evidence in hand, after I think you pocketed one of the holy symbols and the robes that were found there, you brought this to Magdalena. And now she is full of fire and vigor, ready to bring down holy hell upon those who were partly responsible for the sacking of her temple. And then you all go in, ready to confront Christina, and that is where we shall start.
Awesome. I thought of this a few days ago, but we probably should have killed the things in the cages, but oops. Nothing we can do about it now.
Okay. No, there's not. Definitely will come back.
And
to
I probably should have just taken the dagger and listened to myself.
We can just retcon it.
No.
That's
We're not doing that.
Nope.
Okay. I think we left off with Magdalena being a total badass. So
Yes.
I'm gonna be following behind her, and like while she's kind of showing down and talking to Kristen and Christina, I'm going to be trying to get the dancers and the stuff like up and everybody else like upstairs, or just tell everybody, you may want to go upstairs. Go to a room. It doesn't matter if you paid for
Somebody
it or
use
not.
fireball.
All right, so Magdalena storms into the halfway house. Her eyes, her wings spread out like spread out. Her eyes ablaze with holy magic, and she looks less like the sort of kindly, sort of broken woman you've gotten to know the past few days, and more like an avenging angel ready to smite down the wicked. She points her mace at Christina. You have blasphemed against the holy edicts of death and undeath. You will pay for what you have wrought upon me and upon this town. Christina looks up, and upon her usually kindly face, a very disturbing-looking snarl sets and goes. He looks at Magdalena, looks at all you. She makes a gesture, and the door. And are you all inside the tavern? Just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Yeah, we followed.
Yeah.
The door behind you slams shut, and she goes, "You meddling little bitches." And the trap door slams open. Everyone who's still in the tavern all recoil in fear.
I am going to go over to everybody else in the tavern and try to herd them upstairs. Hey guys, stuff is about to go down. So unless you're with these cannibalistic assholes. You may want to go upstairs.
The dancers and the patrons, and the bard all hurriedly rush upstairs.
All right.
Kristen and Christina watch them go, and unholy magic starts to build around them. And goes, "You do know none of you are going to leave this tavern alive, right?"
That's what you think.
Correction, none of you.
Yeah, how about you ask the butcher how we're not leaving anywhere alive?
Oh wait, he's butchered.
Yeah, that's right. He got eaten by a hellhound too. So
Is the hellhound with us?
The hellhound is currently off to the side, ready to watch the butchery go down.
Say hi, buddy.
The butchering the second round.
Christina draws a wicked-looking dagger, the same as the one found down in the room below, and she goes, "The Red Prince will feast upon your souls."
If
I had one,
debatable if we have one. So
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
All right, so she snaps her fingers, and out from the cellar, the cage. You hear a slight click as if something's being unlocked, and several of the cannibals climb up with slavering jaws. And meanwhile, from upstairs, you hear several loud screams.
oh well, fuck. Okay. Whoops.
I think they may have been keeping some undeads upstairs.
Um.
Well, we got to have room for the children, after all, Christina says with a disturbing grin on her face. Magdalena simply raises her hand, a ball of holy light, and she slams it, and she flings it at Christina. Burn in the abyss, you unholy witch!
Get him, Magdalena, get him.
And the spell was Sacred Flame. And hang on a minute.
I can do that too. It's cantrip. I can do it multiple times.
Unfortunately, Magdalena is still a little rusty from her many years of inactivity, and Christina manages to dodge it. Roll initiative, everyone.
I yelled to Magdalena, "You'll get him next time."
Remember to let me give the finishing blow upon these unholy heathens.
I shall try.
I cannot make any promises.
They're going down.
You just may have to remind us. We get a little bloodthirsty, okay?
Just a little.
14.
14? All right, next.
14 for Kelly.
All right.
That's a 4 for me. I rolled a nat 1 on my initiative roll.
Oh.
I rolled a 19.
So a 4.
Who rolled a 19?
Sinbis.
All right. This 19. All right, next.
Yeah.
17 since Selena went.
Jesus, 17. Okay. Next.
I got a 7.
Okay. 7. That is Nyx. All right.
Yeah, Sinbis jumped the line.
Okay, Dom, what'd you get?
Oh, very in character.
5.
All right. Okay, Jesus, to no one's surprise, you go first.
To no one's surprise, didn't someone roll an 18 or 19?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Sinbis, you go first.
Okay.
Hooray!
The short man.
So, who is closest to me?
Well, Christy and Christina are sort of separated away, and the ghouls have sort of surrounded you like a sort of a pack, like a hunting pack like thing. One ghoul is closer to you.
Well, I want to go at it with my flame tongue short sword that I don't know is a flame tongue short sword yet.
Okay.
So First strike is a 21,
That hits.
and I'm going to go at it for a second hit as well.
Okay.
That's a 24.
That also hits.
And the total combined damage is 11.
Okay. Do you want it to be? Do you want the flame to start, or or do you not want? Or you want the flame to not go up yet?
It hasn't done it yet because I don't know the word to activate it yet. I know what the word is, but Sinbis does.
Okay, so with a fury belying your pint-sized semi-drunk state, your new blade slides out of your arm, a la Wolverine style, and you slice off one of the ghoul's arms, and causing brackish, disturbing-looking blood to sort of eke and ooze out. The smell is not kind.
And right as I finish, my Steel Defender jumps over me for an attack as well.
Okay.
That is a 7. I don't think that hits.
No, it does not.
Damn. Oh, that's it.
Okay. All right. Jesus, you're next.
Did you say there's one right next to me?
Yes.
Okay, I want to go after it. First, I want to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Which as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to... Am I allowed to use Thunderous Smite and Divine Smite at the same time, since one's a spell and one's a, something else? It's part of the Paladin thing.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to attack it with my Great Sword.
Mm-hmm.
That will be... 1 second. Does a 20 hit? Not that 20.
A ghoul?
Yeah.
Yes,
The thing next to me.
It definitely hits.
Okay, that will be... Let me check how much the Thunderous Smite was. And the 2d6. 5, 7. 7 thunder. I mean, yeah, 7 thunder damage, I guess.
Okay.
Then I have to roll normal damage 4, 5, 7 normal damage, and it needs to make a strength saving throw, and it has to beat 14.
It fails. So how much damage total have you inflicted?
6, I believe 12.
Okay, minus 12, and it failed the strength saving throw. So what happens?
It gets pushed 10 feet away and it's knocked prone.
All right.
And then, sorry.
No, go on.
I was gonna go run up to it and hit it again with my extra attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Will this be with advantage since it's prone?
Yes.
I forget how that works. Okay. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna hit.
What'd you roll?
I forgot that's it with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
24.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
I think that hits too.
All right. 2d6. That is a 6, 7, 9, 9.
9 damage?
Yeah, and I forget if I can use... I'm not going to use a Divine Smite again. Because that's another spell slot.
Okay, you managed to deprive it of most of its arms and a good portion of its face. It's on its last legs.
Is it still prone?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so Sinbis, the ghoul that you just disarmed, is now looking to return the favor.
Wonderful.
All right. Does a 16 hit?
Just barely.
Okay. It lunges at you with its claws, looking to get a taste for booze marinated gnome flesh.
At this point, it's not even gnome flesh; it's just booze flesh.
It'll get drunk, and this is how we defeat it.
It inflicts 5 damage. I need you to roll a DC Constitution saving throw.
How far away is he from me?
Hmm?
How far away is he from me?
You two are on opposite sides.
Because I was gonna
rolled
say, if,
You roll a what?
6.
You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
I just want to say, people who are in a certain distance from me, they get a
Okay.
+3 to saving throws.
Well, you all are pretty bunched together, so
But it's still just a 9.
yes, and you still fail.
Really quickly, as I get hit, I yell "fuck," which just so happens to be the activation word for my flame tongue longsword as I fall down with a flaming arm now.
Okay, so as you fall down, the floor starts the flames hit the floor. So we'll get back to that later.
Fun.
All right. Callie, it is your go.
All right. So we got one guy is prone, one guy is not prone, and then is that it for ghouls? There's 2 ghouls, and then
There are
Kristen
4
and Christina?
ghouls, and then Kristen and Christina. Yes.
Okay. Well, they're playing with the ghouls. I'm going to charge to Christina and make my 2 attacks with my flail.
As you run up to her, she goes, I've eaten plenty of halflings in the past. You look a bit too rangy though.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. First attack was a 10 to hit,
That does not hit.
and second attack is a natural 20, so I'm pretty sure that will hit.
Oh yes, that most definitely hits.
It's a critical hit.
Heck yeah.
So I need 2, 6, 8, 16 plus 6, 22 points of damage.
22 points.
And as bonus action, I'm gonna rage. I should have done that first.
I just
Yeah,
realized,
no.
even though I did Divine Smite, I didn't count the damage.
22, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and so now, you managed to slash a deep groove through the stud leather that she had been wearing under her apron and into her chest, and she screams and screams in pain. "You diminutive little kill you!"
Bring it, bitch.
So she screams out, "My children, defend me!" And one of the ghouls turns to attack you, Callie, and misses terribly.
That one.
No, but close.
Close. 2.
I am not telling you what I rolled.
Well, if it was a 1, they would. I think you'd
Yes,
get a
but-
attack or something.
Unfortunately, then. Oh wait, that's not prone, so never mind. Okay. But Nyx, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb on Christina. Or whatever her name is.
Christina.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it automatically rolled for you. That's very nice. I'm gonna roll my own though. because I didn't even see what it was. Okay, I'm gonna do frost damage. Cold, sorry. And because I get to choose what damage I do to her.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And
Yeah.
sorry. I got an 18 to hit.
Okay. Hey, Christina, that hits.
Okay, and I got a 19.
You roll 19 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna hide
Okay.
Like a
into the
little
shadows. I go. And I keep forgetting about Calamite, but he's just gonna go land somewhere in his flashy, cute dragon fashion
and just
Mhm.
chill.
and just watch what's going on.
Okay.
Make one of the girls eat him.
All right. Now it is Kristen's turn, and seeing his wife, who is not his sister, getting attacked by.
You sure about that?
Yes, very sure.
It's our word versus theirs.
Yes, Kristen.
So they won't say any words.
Looks at Callie, who was the first one to attack his wife, and screams for the Red Prince. And all right, let me just see for a minute. Spiritual weapon. Hang on a minute.
Hang on.
All right. Spiritual.
I hope you know that this entire time, Selena's just like, I still think they're related.
All right. Spiritual weapon. So Kristen raises dagger high. His dagger glows with dark and unholy miasma, and tries to attack Callie. And that's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I'm trying. So I'm trying to
Thank
remember.
you.
So it's just natural 20. That automatically assumes full damage.
Well,
I thought it was roll the dice, double that, and then. That's
Well-
right for my natural 20. It was double the dice and then add your modifiers.
All right. In
That's
that
what
case,
you do?
you double the amount of dice rolled. I mean, we've had this conversation before. It varies
Multiple
DM to
times.
DM.
Yeah, that's
right.
So,
All right.
so it's what you want it to be, Carson.
All right. You take Callie. You take 6 damage.
okay.
I can deal with that for if
A
that's what
crit.
kind of damage we're doing with a critical.
You need to up these damage numbers, man. Kill some of us off.
Yes,
Do you have
but
the
the
backup
same.
character you want to play?
Nah. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing as an orc barbarian, but yeah.
Oh wait, but also the spiritual weapon. But I still had to add the spiritual weapon dice. That was just for the normal thing. So hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me so that plus the 1d8. That's 7 plus 3, so that's 10 more damage.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, so 16 total.
Yes.
You know
Okay.
what? Just because I can, because that was a good bit of damage, I'm gonna use rebuke the violent on that person.
Okay. All right. What's that do again?
They have to make a wisdom saving throw with a DC of 14.
Okay. Kristen fails.
Okay, they take full damage, radiant damage to what they just took, so 10, I believe. That was my reaction.
Minus 10.
Yes, radiant. Although I don't know if you do with that.
Yes, the radiant damage unfortunately does not do as much damage as you probably hoped.
Oh.
So it's only 5 damage.
Oh.
She is so cute.
All right, and now it is Christina's turn, she's very angry at having just gotten a large rent in her chest. Raises her hand towards you, Callie, and casts Sacred Flame. And Sacred Flame, as you know, you succeed on dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. That's 13.
All right, hold on. Yeah, she misses.
Woo.
All right, and okay, Dom, it is your go.
Okay. I'm going from action.
Mhm.
Callie, you want to go big?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Callie. You'll now be like a good 5 feet.
That's brilliant. I love it.
But you get to use, I think it's a D6. No, just a D4. You get an extra D4 of damage,
Nice.
and you
I'll
have
take it.
advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Nice.
Shit, that's what Sinbis needs.
Too bad. You know what you did. You can cast it on yourself. It's fine.
Well, he'll have to succeed in the saving throw to get out of the paralyzation first, but yeah. All right, so Dom, is there anything else you can do?
I'm just going to have Elena attack, I guess, the ghoul on the ground. There's still one on the ground, right? It hasn't gotten up yet?
Yes.
Okay. So that is...
I keep forgetting I can re-roll my damage dice when I roll a 1 or 2.
She only goes for a 9, so I'm going to guess she misses. Oh, wait. Does she get advantage because they're on the ground?
Yes.
Sweet. That's even worse. That's a 7. Okay. My
Yeah,
turn's done.
none of that hits. All right.
Yeah, I figured.
Selena, it is your go.
Okay. So, first question is, the screams that we heard, did they sound like fatal screams? Are the people upstairs just gone? Or I wouldn't know that.
I don't think that really matters at the moment, but I'll leave it up to your imagination for now.
Well, no, it does actually, because they said that there's.
Technically, you could allow her to make a check for an action.
But I don't want to use my action. I wanted to know what I would know. Okay. Second question then. Because she did say, or one of them did say they had to have room for their children upstairs. So, how many feet of movement would it take for me to get upstairs?
Several feet.
Yes.
At least 40 or 50.
Fuck. Okay. Then.
Come to the floor.
Then, yeah, fuck those people. I'm gonna get what's in front of me.
If it helps, as you think this, you do hear what appears to be a ghoul screaming out in pain as well. So whatever happening up, the people upstairs are fighting back.
Okay, cool. Then, all right. Then, in relation to, it was Kristen who I accused of the incest, right?
Yes,
Okay.
It was.
How many feet away from him am I?
About 10, 15 tops.
Okay, cool. I am going to okay. I am going to use some sorcery points and cast Witch Bolt as a bonus action. So I am going to hit Christian. Try to.
Okay.
That is 14.
That hits.
Fuck yes. Okay. Then I'm going to use D12 and let's see. Hold on. It would help if I had my dice out, I guess.
I'm told it does.
Where the fuck is my D12? Come here. I've got too many dice, y'all. Okay. This is 4s. I had these. Okay, here we go. No, those are D20s. What the hell? Oh, okay. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay, that is just 1 point of lightning damage. But I'm gonna keep the
Seriously?
concentration. Yes, seriously. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I can use that as a bonus action. Fuck. Oh well. And then I'm going to. Well, it hit, so yeah. Then as my action, is let me. I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure on him.
Okay.
And he's got to succeed on a Strength saving throw. He's got to beat a 16.
Okay. He fails.
Okay, cool. Then he is where is 8? Go. He takes 5 points of lightning damage. Because he gets pulled up to 10 feet, so he's gonna end up within 5 feet of me. So he takes oh wait, no, shit, that's 2d8. We're level 6. So that's actually 9 points of lightning damage.
And is that plus the 1 from earlier?
Yes, my big 1 point.
So that's 10 total damage.
Yes. And then like when he gets like right up to my face, I'm gonna say to him, I still think that you two are related. There is no coincidence here.
He spits at you and snarls, I'm going to eat you slowly.
Yeah. I hope you choke on my bones then.
Okay. And finally, it is Magdalena's turn because she's also part of this mess. And she also... Hang on a minute. She goes towards Christina and casts a spell. Gods of death and undeath, smite this bitch where she stands.
This incest bitch.
And she gets a natural 20.
Yo!
This spiritual weapon. So a weapon in the shape of a scythe materializes over her head and swings towards Christina. All right, that is 12 plus. Let's say 12 plus. Hang on a minute. I'm sorry, just 12 plus. Yeah, that's 15 total points. The scythe cuts into Christina's side. She lets out a shriek of agony.
I should probably mention, doesn't really matter. When I use Thunderous Might, it kind of deafened everyone because it lets out thunder around me in 300 feet.
Good to know. All right, and now, Sinbis, it is your turn, so try to make the saving throw to get out of your paralysis. Try to make
Constitution again?
Yes, Constitution. You have to be at 10.
You get a +3, you remember that.
Okay. I got a 21.
You
Your many years of drinking yourself, drinking things that would probably make mountain goats puke and die have come into effect, and you shrug off the ghoul paralysis.
I forget. Does that count as an action or a bonus action?
I think a bonus action, maybe?
I can't remember.
Well, in that case, I will use my main action to get fuck up.
Okay.
And does that still leave me with a opportunity to attack what's in front of me?
This time I'll allow it.
Okay.
Woohoo! Now that my arm is actually on fire, is the ghoul that was in front of me? He's still alive.
Yes.
I go for him. Obviously, I aim low blows all the way.
All right, just
You
for
can't aim
warning,
anywhere but
whatever, very little of what may have been that arrow was remaining. So just but for morale.
Dirty 20,
Okay.
and then that. So I roll a total of a 15.
All right. That's how much damage you did.
Yeah, that's the swords damage and the flame damage.
Okay. It is destroyed. So you could just describe how it dies again.
I more or less cut its legs off, and as it falls, my sword goes into its head.
As you do that, the corpse bursts into flames, joining the smoke that is already starting to sort of fill the room because your flame tongue did actually set the floor on fire, and now the stench is the stench of decaying burning ghoul flesh is added to the room. So that's lovely. Jesus, it is
Beef
your
jerky.
turn.
It smells like beef jerky. I want to just. I don't know how dead it is, but the ghoul that's just lying on the ground in front of me, I want to plunge my sword into it if I can.
All right.
All right, +5. And I have a 17, 24.
It's dead.
Okay, I just plunged my sword into it. And then, how do the incest people look?
They both had a.
I was just gonna say, I
Hey.
need y'all to know how happy I am that I've gotten on board with this. It like
Hey, I wasn't there when you called them incest, but I heard about it, so I gotta go with it.
They are still upright.
Which one looks less damaged, I guess?
Kristen does not have a giant rent in his chest, so I think him.
I'm going to cast Compel Dole on him.
Okay, what does that do?
You must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save. The creature is drawn to me, compelled by my divine demand. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against. Well, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against other creatures other than me.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Aw, what did he get?
18.
Damn. Okay. I guess that's my turn, technically.
Okay.
Although, actually, I want to move to the next closest enemy.
Okay. There are 2 ghouls left. Do you want to move to the next closest enemy, or do you want to reinforce Callie?
It's probably the best idea, yeah. I guess I'll do
I
it.
got this. I'm good.
Okay, I'll move close next to the closest enemy.
I'm a
Okay,
tank.
that
I'm
happens to be a ghoul that is behind Callie, so I think you're okay.
Okay. I want to sneak up on it. No.
Clank, clank, clank. Okay, Callie, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at first level on Christina.
Okay. Is that a dexterity or just an attack
I don't know. Hang on 1 second. Guiding bolt. Guiding bolt. A B C D F G. Okay. Oop, guiding bolt. There we go. Just a ranged spell attack.
Okay. Is that versus dexterity then?
No, they don't make a save against it. Just
Okay. All right, roll. All right.
that'd be 14 to hit.
That hits.
Woo!
All right, roll for damage.
And that is 4d6 radiant damage.
All right. All right. How much damage have you inflicted on poor, not related to Chris and Christina?
10 points of
Wow.
damage, and the next attack roll made against her has advantage
Okay.
before the end of my next turn.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's next. Okay. So Callie, the ghoul behind you, is a little upset that you just electrified its mother, so to speak. Christina shrieks in agony as lightning dances about her form, makes her hair stand on end, and it tries to bite you and misses.
Twink. Oh, I
Yes.
didn't add the D4. Or no, I wouldn't add the
Mhm.
D4 because it's not a strength attack; it's a spell attack. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, not
All right, Nyx, you are up.
All right. Because I hid at the bonus action, I get a sneak attack damage, and I'm going to switch over to Kristen this time because people seem to be handling Christina very well. Or
You mean
Christian.
my
I don't know what his name is.
You
Chris-
mean my
it's
1
Kristen.
point of lightning damage wasn't enough?
It's Kristen and Christina.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go after Kristen now.
Okay. What do you do?
All right, I got a 22 to hit.
That hits.
I'm shooting him with my hand crossbow. Okay, because the sneak attack, I get an extra 3d6.
3d6.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you are level. I forgot because of your level it raises. Normally it's 1d6.
All right. And how
I
much?
got a 15 damage.
Okay.
Sorry,
15
15
damage. All right.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna go back into the shadows again.
Okay. You do the crossbow equivalent of kneecapping someone.
Yes.
Thunk! Ah! You pointy-eared! You pointy-eared! He calls you a very dirty word.
And I'm the racist.
No,
I've
this-
heard
this
Philly's
timeline-
probably worse. It's
This
fine.
word is dirtily applied to anyone of the female variety.
Eh? The W word?
No, the C word.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cocktail waitress.
He said the C word.
Wait, no, you said 4 before. That wouldn't count.
Okay, and speaking of kneecaps, it's Kristen's turn now. And seeing as he can't really see who just kneecapped him,
Are they an adventure?
hmm?
Are they an adventure?
It's an arrow to
Actually,
the knee.
well,
Okay.
Technically, I guess they are.
Yeah. Anyway,
but
so
I'm very happy with taking out his kneecap, so I appreciate that.
Kristen looks towards Selena, and because he's still, very pissed off about the incest thing, and decides to cast a spell. Wounds. And he fails. The spell fizzles out. Red Prince, hear my plea. Instead, the spell bats him in his own hand. Ah!
And I need you to know that I did that in character too.
All right, and now it is Christina's turn. She's starting to bleed a bit heavily. She snarls down at Callie, raises her dagger high, and goes for the attack. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, 19 hits.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you take 5 points of damage, and as the dagger slashes into your arm, you notice that some of her wounds are starting to close up the minute the dagger hits. You feel a bit of life force being pulled out of you and flowing into her.
Not cool.
Okay, let's see. Dom, you are next.
Since my rolls are not great, I'm going to activate my warding bond on Magdalena. So she gets a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and has resistance to all damage. Any damage she does take, I also take.
Aw.
Aw.
All right.
And then, that's right.
Magdalena gives you a nod of a grateful nod.
I just picture like what feels like needles digging into her finger where the ring is. And then I'm going to have Elena try and attack a ghoul. Just
Okay.
whatever's close.
Sure.
We'll see how well that actually goes.
Okay. What'd you roll?
Another 9.
That does not hit.
No. I was hoping switching to digital dice, I'd start rolling a little better. I'm not.
Meh.
Okay, that's my turn.
So, Jesus, one of the ghouls goes towards your flank.
Fun.
And does a 17 hit?
1 second. I was looking at my other character. I have to switch real quick.
Okay.
View.
ADD, you gotta love it.
Nope, I have a 19.
All right. So, Selena, is your move once again.
Okay. I am going to cast Mind Spike on Kristen. As 3rd level. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta beat a 16.
He gets a natural 20.
Motherfucker. Well, he still takes half damage, so fuck him.
Okay.
Half a 13.
I'll be nice and give you the upper half.
All
So
right.
that's about 7.
Nice. Okay. Well, since it didn't. Oh, okay. I'm gonna also get a sorcery point, or spend 2 sorcery points and cast firebolt at him.
Okay.
And
Fireball.
This I have to make a roll for, so this is not going to end well. All right. Come on, dice, don't fuck me. Oh, okay. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right, then that is sweet. 16 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, and I'm just gonna say to him, "Hey, your red prince is nothing," and that's my turn.
All right. So now it's Magdalena's turn once again, and she will she will raise her mace high once more, scream out a prayer towards the god death and undeath, and hit Christina again. Try to. Unfortunately, she is not hit. Meanwhile, the floor is slightly caught on fire, and Sinbis, it is your turn again.
So, what's the next closest enemy to my position?
I would say the next closest would be Kristen.
If that is the case, I cast Firebolt.
Okay, what's that versus?
That is a roll, so I just rolled a dirty 20.
That hits.
And the damage is a total of 8.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
And then my second attack. Does she have any sort of metal on them?
They're wearing studded leather, and the daggers they're holding are also metal.
I cast heat metal on their daggers.
Which one?
Who did I just attack?
Kristen.
On Christian.
All right.
So
Roll.
that's a level 2. This one's just I think it's just a hit. Any creature in physical. Yeah, this is it hits. Period.
Okay.
11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
If the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on the attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn, but it still takes the damage.
All right. Constitution, it said?
Yep, a Constitution. Yep, Constitution saving roll of where is it? Does not say.
Against your spell save DC.
Well, he got a 6.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 6, so I think he fails.
14.
He fails.
Okay.
11 damage, you said?
Yeah, it's a total of 11 damage. And if it fails the roll, and it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay. The dagger grows white hot and seems to meld into Christian's bare hand. And he screams out in agony. Ah!
You just hear an evil giggle from me.
All right. Jesus, you're next.
All right. So what's around me? There's the guy who
Smoke.
tried to attack me from behind,
Yes.
and anybody else?
Well, in front of you is Callie and Christina.
How's Christina looking?
She looks a little better after her dagger restored some of her life, but she also kind of looks still not great.
I'm first gonna attack the thing that attacked me.
Okay.
Let me roll. That's a dirty 20.
That hits.
2d6. No, I can re-roll these. A 1 and a 2. All right. That is a 12, and I'm going to use my Divine Smite.
Okay.
So
That's 12. That's 12 damage on Christina.
On the thing that attacked me, the goal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And would you? I don't know. Would you classify it as a fiend or undead?
Ghoul is what? The ghoul?
Yeah.
The ghoul is definitely undead.
Okay, then I get extra damage against it.
And how much damage did you do earlier? 12?
Yes, normal.
Okay.
And then 2d8. Now I gotta find my damn d8s. Which one are they? It's not that one.
The like double pyramid.
Double pyramid.
The one that has 8 sides.
Okay. Yeah, I figured.
The one
That's
whose
eight.
highest number is 8.
Oh, I'm told.
So, and then another one. 12, 14 radiant damage.
It's dead.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my extra attack, and just because I can, I'm gonna yeet my hand axe at Christina.
Okay, that's versus dexterity.
Let me see. It doesn't say, it just says I have a +5, but I don't know. I'm guessing it would be dexterity.
She got nat 1.
Well,
Oh,
I
shit.
still have to roll for the.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a saving throw, it'd just be an attack roll.
To throw at.
Well, attack then.
Okay. I don't know if it would be. I think it's strength when you throw stuff. I'm not sure.
I think it
Dex.
is.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 7.
Yeah, that fails miserably.
I figured. That I know I also have a bonus action, so hold on. Where is it? So, I'm gonna try to use who looks the best, I guess.
What do you mean the best?
Who's hottest?
Who's not dead? Almost.
There is one ghoul left. Christian and Christina are both still very much alive.
I'm gonna use Compel Duel on the one that's looks better. The hotter one.
The least dead one.
So, Kristen, I guess?
I suppose. If that's the one that looks like it.
Even though I took out his kneecap.
He has to roll for Wisdom 14.
Right. See, he fails.
Okay, he's attracted to me, I guess.
Hey, hey,
He
hey.
thinks I'm hot.
You hear him slightly murmur, "My marriage's a sham."
I mean, he wants to kill me, but that works.
Hey, never
It's
mind.
because they're related. They're brother and
Hey.
sister.
Hey, sex and violence are often intertwined.
I was
I
gonna
do-
say, have you never heard of a hate fuck?
I do believe that he can attack other people. He just has disadvantage on them.
All right.
'Cause
So
it
that
says
was
he has disadvantage on people other than me.
okay. All right. Geez. All right. Callie, it is your go.
Okay. I'm gonna make 2 attacks against Christina with the flail. It's a 17 plus 6, so 23
Mhm.
for the first hit, and on the there we go. And a natural 19 for that one, so it's 25 for that one. I'm pretty sure they both hit. So
How much? What'd you roll?
those are just both the attack rolls. I haven't rolled damage yet.
What were the attack rolls?
The first one was 17 plus 6. The second one was 19 plus 6.
Those both definitely hit.
Yeah. So it's 2, 3, 4 plus my enlarge 5 plus. So 11 points. Wait, what's my rage bonus? Not fifth rage bonus this time.
Okay.
Don't forget your D4 from enlarge.
Yeah, I got that in there too already. Where are we?
I feel bad. I wanted to be cool and turn around and throw my hand axe at someone, and it just nope.
Gotta love dice rolling.
Well, it did take you 3 days to rise from the dead, so.
True.
Okay, so it's 13 points of damage for the first one. And 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 15, 17 points for the second hit.
So the first one was 11, And then 17?
Yeah.
Right.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you able to have 2 concentration spells on the same person?
You're not allowed to have 2 concentration spells going at once at all.
No.
Okay, I didn't know.
Unless you somehow have multiple personalities working in tandem, that's not how it works.
Okay.
There is like a homebrew feat that allows you to do it, but just unless you have that, you.
Okay.
One of the Ion Stones allows you to like carry on a concentration spell for like 1 extra round past when you cast the second one.
All right, so Callie, you're with your tiny frame of rage, you manage to actually sever several of Christina's fingers in her free hand. She screams in agony.
I'm not tiny. I've been enlarged. I'm a full like 4.5 feet now.
It's all relative.
I can still point you.
Huge compared to me.
Everything is huge compared to gnomes.
My own weapon is big compared to me.
So Christina screams. So her fingers clatter to the ground in a, and she screams out in agony, but also looks at you with very murderous rage in her eyes.
Well, that's just
Pretty
rude.
sure I got that same murderous rage in mine.
All right, and there is one ghoul left, and it goes.
Callie is raging.
The ghoul goes to attack. It goes to attack Dom.
Yeah, fuck you.
Does a 15 hit?
No. AC is 17.
Okay. Its claws scrape off your armor, and you are safe.
Fuck you, Sinvis.
When and where, big guy?
Nyx, it is your turn.
All right. I have a question first. If I have 2-weapon fighting, does that mean if I use a weapon, I get to go twice? I'm just confused about that.
Because
if I had 2 hand crossbows, I don't know. I'll just go once for now because I've been going once this whole time. But
I think it's your bonus action to use your offhand.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have it unlocked because I'm only level 6, so I'll just stick with what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to aim for Kristen again, except I'm gonna use Chromatic Orb again and with lightning, and I'm gonna aim for his elbow.
Right.
So, I got a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And 16 damage.
All right. Hang on a minute.
Against his elbow.
16 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just checked on my other character. It is a bonus action, but you don't get your proficiency for it. For your other attack.
I'm only level 6, so I just remember playing a rogue before that I'm using the D&D Beyond. I know it said that I had double action, and it doesn't, so I'm just gonna wait until I level up, and it'll show up.
You blow off his elbow, his arm at the elbow.
Yes.
So much for leaving them in pieces for Magdalena.
Well, she didn't say leave him wholly intact.
Fair point.
And they are in pieces. I mean, I just took his
She
arm
just
off.
wants the final blow.
I
She
make no
does go
such
last
sense.
in the initiative too. Hopefully.
Oh, and also, before I forget, I want Calamite, my dragon, to pick up James's axe that he tried to throw and like fly it back over to James or Jesus.
Right. It does that.
Yay! Thank you.
Okay, Dom, you are up.
Yeah, and it just hovers. My dragon hovers in the air, just observing.
I'm just gonna pat it on the head.
Sorry. Actually,
Above you.
It's Kristen's turn,
Hovering.
actually, and now they're bereft of one. I'm sorry, Dom. Sorry,
That's okay.
Brain fart. Kristen who's now missing an arm,
turns towards Selena again because the incest comment still hurts. He might be a murderous cultist of a demon lord, but he does have standards.
Okay,
What
sure.
kind of standards?
I don't believe that for a second, but okay.
And he will cast Sacred Flame upon you.
Question is he still at disadvantage for not targeting Jesus?
Yes.
Okay, just curious.
Wait, what?
Cool.
Because the compelled duel.
Oh yeah.
I was just curious. I'm just hoping.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn. Okay.
You get a +3.
Sweet. All right. This has nothing to do with being charmed or frightened, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's just straight up holy fire with retribution.
That is a dirty 20.
If he fails, you succeed, and the spell fizzles out, and the spell soars over your head and lands with the rest of the fire that is currently devouring the floor.
I laugh at him again and flick him off.
Do you deal with the corresponding arm that he lost?
Yes, I do. And then I move my elbow too.
All right,
Aha!
And then
Christina.
I say to him, "Hey, I think your red prince, even your red prince knows that you guys are brother and sister."
Christina hears this, snarls towards you, Selena, and raises her own hand. And hang on a minute.
Also, nobody attack the guy that's I use Compel Duel on, because it will end the spell for him.
Oh shit. Okay.
Attack him! Attack him! Attack!
Well, Nick's already did that, so the spell's ended.
Oh.
Sorry. I took
right.
his arm off though, so it wouldn't be a fair duel.
All right, Selena, does a 19 hit you?
You know it does.
Well, it doesn't hurt to ask.
All right.
Okay, let's see. D10s. And that's 3. 3 plus 5, so it's 6 plus 5. You take 11 damage. Necrotic.
What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I don't have resistance against that. Okay.
The Red Prince will devour your soul, tiefling.
Meh. We'll see.
She doesn't have one.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
One though, besides Magdalena.
Dom, it is now your move.
Smart one.
Okay.
Dom, it is now your move.
I'm going to switch to physical dice. See if this works any better. I'm going to get out my Warhammer and go up to Christina, because Christian paid me earlier. I'll just take 2 swings at her.
Okay.
So that is a 17
That hits.
plus, whatever. And then this one I actually have to see how much my plus is. That's the one's a 12.
That one, the first one hits, the second one does not hit.
Okay. That's 9 points of damage.
You
And
smash her in one of her kneecaps.
Sweet. And then I'll have Elena come up and try and do the same thing.
Okay. What does she roll?
Bite her ankles off.
19.
That hits. How much?
11 points.
Now, does Elena bite, claw, or just like maul?
She does force damage, so I don't really know how to word that. Like it's magical
yells at
damage.
it. She yells and she's like, ah.
Bong. The solidified sound slams into Christina's arm, and you hear a loud crunch.
That works.
Okay. And that's my turn. I actually did damage, guys.
Woo! I just like how Dom isn't going to attack the guy that paid him, but he will attack his wife.
Yes, he will hit a girl.
I gotta hit something, but you know, he paid me. I'm a professional.
Magdalena looks towards Christina, raises her hand, and calls out for death and undeath to smite her where she stands.
Hey, my turn, isn't it?
Oh. So, yeah, Selena, sorry, my mistake.
Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at 3rd level at Kristen.
Okay.
That is a... I can't math. 16?
16 to hit? That hits.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. Oh! Ha ha ha! I love Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Because I rolled both 2s on my D8. So that is 2. 11. That is 11 points of cold damage, and it's going to leap to Christina. Where did my D20? Okay.
Okay. One of his ears becomes so frozen it falls off.
Okay. I changed my mind. Chaos Bolt sucks. That's a nat 1 against Christina.
It fizzles out, and this time she flips you off.
Fair. I'll tell her. I'll give you that one. That sucks. That's probably the only time this will ever happen that it.
You probably just jinxed yourself, but sure.
Fucking no! I was saying it's the only time I'll ever roll the same dice on my D8s and I get a fucking nat 1. Oh, okay.
Wait, you did 1 point of damage to her, or you didn't do any damage at all?
No, I rolled a nat 1 on my attack roll against her, so I don't do anything. I missed.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I do still have 2 sorcery points. So
Okay,
I
go for it.
am going to yeah, I'm going to use that to do sorry, I'm trying to think. Who can I use my movement to get in between Kristen and Christina and hit only them with
Sure.
Okay, then I'm gonna use sorcery point to do sword burst.
Okay.
So they have to succeed on a dex saving throw.
All right, that's each. Okay. Yeah. Kristen fails. Christina also fails.
Okay. Then
roll them damage.
God damn it! Only 6. 6 points of force damage. I rolled a 1 on one of my fucking
Is that
dice.
6 each or 6 total?
6 each. So each gets 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Of force damage. But yeah.
Some if it helps, some of their ribs do get crunched.
It only helps a little.
Magdalena storms up to Christina and raises her mace high. Unfortunately, she misses. Okay, geez, all right, Cinnabis.
Hooray!
Go.
I rush forward with my flame tongue longsword to the closest one.
Okay, there is one ghoul left.
I You see my little 1.5 foot ass bum rush it.
Uh-huh.
The first roll is a nat 1, so that one doesn't do anything.
It definitely does not.
The second roll is a dirty 20,
That definitely hits.
and that one is. Give me 1 second. And that one is 16 points of damage.
16?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, you managed to slice off both of its arms.
Hooray! And then my steel defender, again, coming to its very ineffective rescue, does 10. It rolls a 10 for force and power to rend.
That does not hit.
And he misses altogether. Again.
Yes. Okay. Jesus, it is your move.
So this goal, does it look like it's on the verge of death?
About halfway there.
Oh, I was gonna be really gruesome and try to crush its head in.
Depends on
With
how
my
much
bare
damage,
hands.
man.
Huh?
Depends on how much damage you do.
I mean, my unarmed strikes do 3, so that's not gonna happen. I don't really want to kill the incest people, so I guess I'll just go up and try to murder the ghoul.
Go for it.
Better not miss, because I'm right underneath it.
Define miss.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Okay, am I able to go up and use my bonus action to just pick him up and move him?
You're moving Sinbis or the ghoul?
Object interaction.
Send this.
Just kick him out of the way.
If
I
you
will
want,
resist.
if
I
you
will
want to, you have to roll. You have to roll a strength check.
Do I
Oh,
get to
okay.
roll
If I'm rolling a strength
my ass is
check,
resisting that
and you
shit.
better believe I'm yeeting him.
Sinbis, you have to roll a dexterity check to sort of worm your way out of his grasp.
Dexterity? Wonderful.
And the ghoul
Yeah, I know you're
somehow
gonna
is
win.
going. So you're just ignoring me.
I know you're probably gonna win this, especially because I'm guessing you would get the +3 to saving throws from me anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he would.
So it doesn't work.
I didn't add the +3 to anything. Okay, anyway.
It doesn't work anyway. I'm not gonna count it.
So I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I don't pick you up. Anyway, I'm gonna attack the guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to, like, if I can, when I attack him, I want to slightly, like, scrape Sinbis. If he wants to just stand there.
Sinbis will have his revenge one way or the other.
That's
even
a
if it
21.
player killing.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 2d6 plus 2. Well, hey, you're the one who didn't want to move, Sinbis.
How much damage?
So,
1 sec.
someone randomly grabbed me in the middle of a fight. You really think I want to move?
That will be 12.
It dead.
It did.
Describe how it dies.
I want to, like, I don't know if I'm this strong, but I want to cleave through its shoulder, go straight down, and, like, barely miss Sinbis. Or, like, scrape him.
Roll a flat d20 to see you scrape him.
Okay.
Can I roll the dodge?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Straight D20 or dexterity?
Dexterity.
I'm rolling a straight d20, and that's a 19.
22.
That's not fair.
Unfortunately, the drunk gnome survives.
Am I allowed to add anything to that?
No, you're not.
That's not fair.
As
He
a
gets
drunk
to add
gnome sticks the
bonuses.
landing.
Okay, you can add your strength to it.
Oh, that was a mess up.
Well, whatever.
I guess not. That's only a 21.
Yeah. Still fails. Callie, it is your move. While your companions have succumbed to infighting, what do you do?
He wouldn't move when I was trying
flail
to
again twice. 19 on that one, and 8 plus 6.
I believe
So 25 for the first one, 14 for the second.
They both hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah. 1. 3, 7. No, get back. 10. 16. 18 for the first one.
Uh-huh.
4. 5, 6. 8. 9, 10. 16. 18 for the second one.
You manage to slice off her other arm, and she is mostly dead. She collapses to the
I'm
ground.
slicing stuff off with a flail.
Well, I mean, you hit it so hard that the
Really slicing,
Well,
ripping, slicing.
yeah, smashing, pasting, whatever. Okay. She falls to the ground, but she's still barely alive. And Nix, you're up.
All right.
And Kristen
shoot
sees
my-
his wife fall to the ground and goes, "No, my not sister."
Sure.
All right. Well, sorry. I came up with something for Calamite to do, and don't judge me, but you'll see what I'm doing after my turn. Okay, so I want to aim for his other kneecap with my crossbow again.
Okay.
And I don't do sneak damage this time.
Okay, just roll.
So, yeah. Sorry, math. All right, so I got a 24.
That hits.
Okay. And a whole 6 damage.
You manage to kneecap him, and now he has arrows in both kneecaps, so he cannot move.
All right, and at the same second that the arrow hits him, while I was getting ready to attack, Calamite picked up his wife's frozen arm and just dropped it on his head. And it just it can do damage if you want it to, or it can just explode and just
It
glittering.
explodes into gory chunks.
No, I meant okay. That gory mess drops on his head the same second that I shoot him.
All right, so now it is. Let's see. Oh yes, it is Kristen's move. He can't actually walk because now he has arrows sticking out both his knees, but he can still cast spells. He raises the stump of his arm, like that. Aims it at Selena. He's going to go down. He's going to go take down the bitch who keeps him doing incest.
It's fine. I'm cool with this enemy. Me and him have a vendetta because I've only attacked him.
Yes, you have. All right, so Selena roll dexterity.
Your reaction, you're like, yeah, this happens every day.
Yes, you accuse the enemy of committing incest, and then you chop off their arms.
15.
What?
Remember the +3.
15?
Oh, with the +3 is 18.
Yeah, the spell does not hit you at all.
This guy sucks at casting spells.
Yeah, he really hates you. He's going after you.
Again, I just laugh at him. I just say, you really are so pathetic. Not only do you have to fuck your sister, but you can't even throw a spell at me.
You can't even walk either.
Or do this, and I move my arms.
Yes. Since Christina is basically dead, she's still kind of alive, but she's. Dom, it is your move. Only Christian is still standing.
Well, I guess I have no choice. I'm gonna go attack Christian.
Okay.
Like, I know you paid me. This has to be done.
I find entrepreneur though.
So the first one is a 26. No, 22.
22. That
Yeah.
hits.
And then the second one is 14.
That also hits.
Okay, sweet. So 10 and 13.
Yes. Okay. He is nearly on his last. I guess at this point, stumps. And Selena is your move. You can either finish him off, or you can let Magdalena do the rest.
Okay, fine. If he's that close to death, then I just for my turn.
This one time, I'll tell you, he has 12 HP left.
Which, yeah, I probably won't, because all I want to do is he able to talk?
Yes, he can still talk. He's mostly screaming in agony because he's lost most of his limbs. But
okay, then yeah, actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
Tis but a scratch.
I am going to well, first I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna like get down on his level or whatever if he's like bended over or whatever, and I'm gonna ask him.
That was
The
a short.
Lord of Last Bastion. Does he know anything about what you've been doing here?
Fucking your sister.
He looks. Kristen looks at you.
That's what she's talking about.
Through pain-wreathed eyes and goes. He starts laughing. You stupid bitch! You think he gives a shit? Oh, he doesn't care. He may know, he may not know. He doesn't care. He hasn't cared in a long time. Oh, the Red Princess has its fill of this town, as you'll have its fill of your souls as well.
Okay, then I am going to cast Detect Thoughts at him, and I'm going to probe deep into his mind, so he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Why you gotta probe people?
Hey, I'm an aberrant mind sorcerer. That's kind of my thing.
I thought that was the Greys.
Deep probing.
Oh my god, we are terrible people. He fails.
Okay, nice. So, I get to gain insight into reasoning, if any, emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. Yeah, and of course he knows, but I really don't give a shit if he knows. And it says questions verbally directed at the target creature naturally shape the course of its thoughts. So, using all of that, I really specifically want to know if the Lord has anything to do with what and what the hell he's referring to. He says I'm stupid and I don't know. I want to know.
Well, once you sort through all the pain that's sort of racking his mind, because again, he got kneecapped and he's missing an arm.
Yeah.
You can tell that he's being truthful, as the Lord either doesn't know what he's doing, or if he did, doesn't care.
Okay. All right. Do I get anything else about the ghouls? Like, do I know with probing deeper and everything? Do I know? Can I find out if like killing them will end the ghoul attacks, or do we need to do something else?
They seem to be the source of the ghouls. They've been conducting rituals that may have been summoning ghouls from the realm of Orcus. So, but we get the sense that if you kill them, the summoning will stop.
Okay. Anything else I can glean from it, or
He wants you to die in a variety of horrific and drawn out manners.
fair? Okay. Then with that, I just kind of like nod at him and like I pat him and say, "Yeah, who's the bitch now? Magdalena, get him!"
Magdalena walks over. She very slowly. She first goes over to Christina, raises her mace, smashes her skull to paste, and then she walks very slowly, taking her time over to Kristen, grabs him by the front of his shirt and goes, "You will burn for an eternity for what you have wrought upon this town and upon me." She grabs him by the head, bares his neck, opens her mouth wide, and then bites down. And then starts to drink.
In character, I say, "Holy shit, she's a vampire!"
I was thinking that.
He drinks and he starts screaming in utter agony as his flesh starts to dissipate, as he's being drained. She throws the dead corpse aside, wipes her mouth, and you see that her features are starting to gain a bit more youthfulness, and she doesn't look worn down and beaten. Her wings have regrown feathers. She looks more younger, more vital. And she turns to you and smiles and says, "Thank you. I needed that."
Well, that was gruesome.
No problem. She hot?
Yay, gruesomeness.
Is she hot now?
What?
What?
Is she hot now?
Yes, she is.
All right, then I go, "Sup, Magdalena?"
You come here often?
Yeah. What's a girl like you do in a place like this?
All right, so the combat has come to an end. I will remind you that the halfway house is currently on fire.
And
Okay.
Literally, well, as well as figuratively.
Yes, literally as well as figuratively. And
I run
Magdalena
upstairs.
smiles at all of you while blood stains around her mouth.
So, Magdalena, what are you doing after this?
I'm going
Washing
to
her
burn this.
face.
I'm going to burn the rest of this horrid house to the ground.
I'll
Fair,
help, but let
fair.
me get the alcohol first.
Can we get the civilians out first?
Yes.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
should
say,
do.
I'm gonna go
Hot.
upstairs and see if there's anybody left.
If there's more
You go upstairs, and while one or two of the tavern goers are dead, you do see that the bard managed to ram his loot down the throat of one of the ghouls that attacked them, and then bludgeoned the other to death.
Way
Nicely
to go,
done, Bart.
guys.
Nicely done. I want to
Alright,
take
so-
Christina's dagger,
Okay.
Never mind.
since I was the one that it was used on the most.
Right.
Get your gold piece back, Callie.
Was it the same dagger that was in the sacrifice thing?
Yes. They each have one.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll take the other one then.
Okay, I will. These are magic items, as you can tell, and combat is at an end. And because you have discovered the source of the ghouls, help Magdalena. You each shall gain a level.
Yay.
Level 7!
Yay.
Magdalena gestures with a hand, and the fires snuff out as divine frost rains down them for a minute. And then she looks very pleased with herself. She looks happier than she's been in a long while. She looks at you and she goes, "I assume you have some questions."
Yeah.
Oh, great. So now I can use my reaction to take your guys' damage. I'm going to purposely kill myself.
Please don't.
Can I roll for stealth and sneak off and find all the liquor?
It's fine. He'll be back in 3 days.
Sure, if you wish.
27.
You sneak off to find all the liquor.
Do I find the liquor?
What's left of it, yes.
Woohoo!
It's all watered down.
Liquor is liquor at this point. He's expected watered down liquor in this town. But it's free now.
So after Magdalena spits on the corpses of the two who have caused such grief in the town, she goes, "Let's return to the temple. I'm feeling a bit tired."
Okay. Do we need to go downstairs and take care of things, or did everything that was down there?
You can,
I want to go down and destroy the altar. Like,
okay, go ahead.
All right. So I go
Just to
down.
spite them, I'm going to take all the money that they possibly have, like behind the counter or something.
Okay, you find about 50 gold pieces.
Okay, and then I'm gonna follow Selena because I have a feeling I know what she's doing.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen and steal some vegetables.
You find some turnips, some carrots, and some mushrooms.
They said they didn't have any mushrooms.
No
They
bacon?
lied.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Have we
Do-
looted bodies yet?
No.
I
Uh,
want to
Other than
loot
Sterling.
bodies.
Nyx and who took the other dagger?
Callie.
And Callie took their daggers. You can loot their bodies. They're wearing stud leather, and they each have about 66 gold pieces on them.
They
Dibs. I
don't
didn't
have
get any money
more?
from the butcher.
I didn't either.
we meant to divvy it up and then we didn't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Somebody
still
got like
stealth.
500 gold coins or something, I think.
Because I'm still stealth, can I just like take the coins? I need liquor money.
Oh, we're looking at the coins.
What do you mean liquor money? You're getting it for free.
You really think that supply is gonna last?
I think he's still in debt to Alexander.
Yeah, but he's just gonna spend it on more liquor.
Exactly.
So, Selena, you and Nyx head down to the basement. And you find the cages inside are now empty. Whatever apparently the gambles may have been turned into the ghouls you fought. And the altar is there with fresh blood upon it. How do you want to destroy it?
Well,
Wait, maybe it's better if I destroy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to destroy it.
You're not even there. It's just me and Selena.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Whack it with my quarterstaff until it and then maybe shock and grasp it. I just
Sure.
whatever way I can I mean, obviously psychic damage is not gonna do anything to it.
I have one
Given the
chromatic orb
proper-
left, and I also have firebolt, so I guess I'll use my cantrip against it.
Right.
It's not
I mean,
fireball.
I've got spells
It's
too, but I
firebolt.
didn't
The accumulated damage renders it to dust and rubble, and as it destroys, you hear what seems to be a combination of a demonic and a draconic shriek, and then all is silent.
Do you think that's a
And,
good thing we did that? Did we just
for,
release something?
I'm not telling you anything.
I was
for,
asking Nick.
Wait,
I
what did you
know.
say?
For future reference, Sinbis with the proper materials has a talent for things that go boom.
Selena, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, do you think it's a good thing that we just did that? Did we just release something? Because that sounded not great.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we should mention that to the others? I don't know.
So, you all head back
Yeah, maybe we should
upstairs,
ask Magdalena
and
first.
do you wish to accept Magdalena's invitation of returning to the temple in case you have questions?
Sure, but
Yeah.
before we go, I want to use Divine Sense.
Okay.
Just to see if there's anything left, really.
Right.
So
You spread out your senses divinely, and while there's still an overarching sense of evil in the town, what's left in the halfway house seems to have been killed off.
Okay.
All right. And you all head back to the temple with your loot in hand, where you see Magdalena is just primly waiting, and she looks a lot better. There's no more gray in her hair, no more wrinkles on her face. She looks, well, in Selena's words, she looks hot.
Nice.
How's your arm?
Selena is just real she's trying to see. Can I make an insight check to see if Magdalena would be into it?
You can if you want.
Okay. Oh my god. All right.
She's asexual and wants none of your shit.
Hey, I will respect that. That is okay.
Or she might be into it.
15 to insight.
You can tell Magdalena's lived a long time, and she's open to things, but, right now she kind of wants to make sure that there's no more unholy undeath left in the town.
Fair. Okay.
But she might be open to it later.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Getting her jollies is low on her list.
Damn. Some people just don't know how to take the pleasures when they get there,
Well, she does still need to bring her temple back to its former glory after it was ransacked several times. So,
Selena, the way you're talking, I'm thinking if we ever meet a dragon, you might try to fuck it.
I might. You don't know. It depends.
Oh dear. So she looks at you and she goes, "I assume you have some questions."
No,
Yeah, I have a question. Why didn't Selena take levels in Bard?
No, she's just sailor. That's all.
I'd rather get some sleep right now.
All right, so you all are okay with the fact that she sucked a guy dry, literally.
Yep.
Totally.
I've seen worse.
Selena is way more into it than she probably should be.
Yeah.
I would just like to say I'm going to offer my support for however long it takes to help her rebuild the temple.
Okay.
That's going to be me gone for a couple weeks.
Yes. And just for reference, guys, Magdalena is an Anastasio vampire, a playable race that I've homebrewed for one of the several vampire races of the continent of Walpurgis that I've created.
Oh. So, what happened to the feather that I stole off of her?
Oh, you still have it.
Yes.
She'll let that slide for now.
Well, I mean, like,
for now.
She changed. Does it still look like how it did beforehand?
It's a younger looking feather.
It looks healthier than it used to.
Okay. I just have that stashed.
Yes.
Don't know why, but
because that's not weird at all.
Technically, I could check if it has any properties to it. Don't know why it would. But...
Yes, go on.
Can I check?
If you wish.
Okay, I guess. What would that be?
Just like an Arcana check, I suppose.
Oh, this is gonna be bad then.
Yes.
That's a 6. Flat out 6.
It seems to be a feather that comes off of a vampire's wings.
Okay.
The source of the ghouls have now been eradicated, but you do remember that you are still for pretty much trapped in this strange area, and there are still the matter of the ghosts that are haunting the town and slaughtering anyone that comes their way. So you're not entirely sure where to go, what to do next, but you do feel as if something is still keeping you in this town until it's solved.